Dramatic video from the raging Easy Fire in California shows the moment a horse is brought to safety on a highway, but then runs back to its burning stable to rescue other horses trapped in the blaze. The footage emerged in October 2019 as the Easy Fire in Simi Valley quickly razed through over 1,000 acres of land in a matter of just 3 hours. Video shows ranchers frantically trying to bring their stallions to safety away from the orange flames and thick smoke onto the nearby Tierra Rejada Road. After a tall black horse is brought to safety on the highway, it then circles around and runs back to its fenced-off ranch to corral 2 other horses, including a young colt, onto the safe road. The fire and smoke was so thick, a reporter on the scene couldn't make out the name of the farm they were on. Thanks to the help of friends and strangers on the scene, all the horses were moved to safety, except a 28-year-old Marihu who needed to be euthanized on scene because she broke her 2 front legs while running from the fire, according to CBS. The Easy Fire ignited around 6:15 a.m. in the hills along Tierra Rejada Road. The flames quickly spread as hurricane-force wind gusts at 74 miles per hour blew in a westerly direction, quickly scorching through over 1,300 acres of land. Ventura County officials have ordered mandatory evacuations in the area surrounding the blaze. The fire has encircled and threatened the presidential Ronald Reagan Library, home to records from his time in office, his Air Force One aircraft, and the burial place of the late president and his wife. Helicopters were seen dumping water and fire retardant on the library to prevent it from being consumed by the fast-approaching flames. The Easy Fire, along with the Getty Fire and other blazes raging in Southern California, have led to the evacuation of tens of thousands of residents, including celebrities. The fires have also forced a hasty roundup of scores of horses in the area. Workers from Los Angeles' Animal Services Department tending to the animals at the Hanson Dam stables said they would welcome any horse that needs shelter for as long as necessary. "We're going to keep this place open if we need, if anybody needs the space. The stalls are here for these horses that are being evacuated," said Lucy Ruiz, an animal technician at the Animal Services Department. A 16-year-old horse named Prince Toby, who belongs to the Hammerberg family of the upscale Pacific Palisades neighborhood, is one of those horses that needed rescuing. When the fire broke out in the early hours of Monday, the Hammerbergs evacuated to a hotel. Animal rescue authorities, under a police escort, went to get Toby at his home in a nearby canyon. Prince Toby is now being sheltered at the Hanson Dam Horse Park stables in the nearby San Fernando Valley, along with 125 other horses evacuated from the fires. He's probably not loving it and missing his friends. They're used to being together, and here he is in a strange place with strange horses. Louise Hammerberg, a Swedish national who's been living in Los Angeles since she was 17, said after visiting her horse Toby. Prince Toby was at a stable in the canyon when the Getty Fire ignited on Monday morning near the Getty Center Museum, forcing evacuations in Brentwood, Pacific Palisades, and other neighborhoods. "We weren't allowed up in the canyon, but he was taken out of there by a hauler and a police escort because people weren't allowed. So I guess that's why they needed the police to take them out," Hammerberg said. Authorities have had a lot of practice evacuating horses as wildfires become more frequent and intense, which the state says is largely a function of climate change. More than 200 horses were hauled to safety in the Saddle Ridge fire near the San Fernando Valley earlier this month. One of the area's worst fires, the December 2017 Thomas Fire, which swept through Santa Barbara and Ventura counties, killed at least 54 horses, authorities said. Southern California is one of the largest horse racing centers in the United States, with its sunny climate allowing horses to run year-round. Moreover, the canyons and foothills are inviting terrain for recreational riders. The Hammerbergs and thousands of other families evacuated from the Getty Fire still do not know when they will be going home. We don't know, and that's the hard part, because if you know you're going to be gone for a week or for a day, you plan accordingly. He, Prince Toby, is ready to go back too, I think, she said. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and consider sharing it with someone who may find it interesting. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.